Hello and welcome to Stampin' on the Hill. I'm Deb Kais. Thanks for joining me. This just took me back. Welcome to another Wayback Wednesday. But this one just took me back when I saw this in my book. You've seen my book, right? Let me show you. I have the page marked here, but I know you've seen my book. I'm going to show you at some point. I'll show you my the directions, because this is dry embossing way back when, and I honestly, this is the only sample I could find. So let me show you. This is funny. I think it's funny. So this is the sample. I'm trying to figure out how to show it to you without the glare. And it says to secure your template to a light table. So I do have my light table from way back when, and I'll bring it in here a second. So here's the light table. I'm sure that at the time that we were doing this type of dry embossing, I couldn't afford probably the Stampin' Up version. So I want to show you what the template looks like. And this is called Classy Brass, and it's a pretty thick. How did I open it? Oh, just right here. Pretty thick piece of brass. I mean, it's kind of heavy duty, and this is awesome. And we used to go and do all these little dots around there. Oh, it was heartbreaking, time consuming. So my instructions also say something about rubbing wax paper over your cardstock. So, all right, so I'm going to use this. This is one that I remember we used for my daughter's wedding invitations way back when. Actually, you know what? I think I'm probably going to have to turn it sideways for the purpose of the video. And it looks like I have a all used up sheet of glue dots in the box where the light table was. So I'm thinking that we used to put glue dots under here to hold this down. But now, since the invention of washi tape, I'm just going to use washi tape instead. My God, you guys, this is so funny. All right. So this gets secured down onto the light table, and then your piece of cardstock goes over it. Again, I'm going to probably just use a little piece of washi tape to hold this down as well. Let's see, where am I going here? Let's go like this. So then you turn the light on so you can see through it. There, can you see how you see through it? Okay, so let's put this here. That's good enough. Okay, and then I have this old school stylus. It's got a wooden barrel and then the small end and the big end. We have a little bit better one now, but so then we would take and we would go through and outline all of the pieces like this. And you have to be careful when we were doing this, because wherever the little, you can tell in here, can you tell in here? Bring this up a little bit closer. You can tell there's little lines in between this petal. So you can't really go over that, right? I don't know. Anyway, and then you go out of the lines and you make a mess. And yeah, this used to be how and I'm using the big stylus, but like for these smaller little pieces, I probably should have been using the small end of the stylus here for a little bit finer work. And oh my goodness, this is so time consuming. And we did this for all of my daughter's wedding invitations. It was amazing. They turned out beautifully. I don't think I even have one anymore. They turned out really pretty. But the fact of the matter is it was a lot of work. We had everybody. It was so funny because we had everybody sitting in the living room. Her fiance, my husband, My other daughter's boyfriend, I think, was there. I can't remember now. And everybody was doing these invitations. Okay, so once that got done, then you turn it over and you pull this off. Let me turn the light off so you can see it without. And then, so this is what, move this way out of the way here. This is what the dry embossing used to look like. Can you see it? I'm trying to watch what the camera's picking up here. Looks kind of not like you can see much of it, but anyway, I think you'll get the idea. This is the way dry embossing used to be. Oh, and I forgot to use the wax paper. Darn it. Anyway, all right. So, and now dry embossing. Granted, the light table probably was maybe a little bit less expensive than the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, but oh my goodness, let me show you this. This comes pretty small, like this, and then you pull out the wings, which end up being the platform here, and it comes with multiple pieces. Today we're only going to use the 2, but multiple pieces of a platform. I'm using platform 1, and then I just have a piece of 4 by 5 1/4 cardstock here. And my new favorite, current favorite, this is called Layered Florals Embossing Folder. This is a 3D folder. It's really thick, if you can see that in the video. It's really thick. So this is a 3D embossing folder. And wait until you see what this thing's going to do. I'm lining the bottom of my paper up with the line that they give you. I write on mine. It doesn't come like this with the words on there like that. I write on mine so that I know when I'm writing instructions and stuff, I remember, or it helps me remember what the names of these things are. So, and then you put the fold side in. So we're going to roll it through this way. And then I'm going to use this plate number 4 on top of here, making my sandwich. And then we're going to, you can't see the wheel. Move it out of the way a little bit. And now you can kind of see it. If you start to give it a little shove, it will start to pull in, and the handle will start going the way that you should continue rolling the handle. And then as we do this, it gives a little pop at the end when it's finished. Move this out of the way. And this is what we get. Isn't that gorgeous? I mean, and look at the depth. Look at the back side and how well. Compare it with the depth of this one. I mean, this is what we had, and it worked, and it was beautiful then. But look at how gorgeous this is. It's just beautiful. Okay, so let's put this aside. Let me just show you a quick sample that I made. And I don't know, this particular layered florals just kind of screams wedding to me. So this is just quick soft sea foam. I used the DSP that's called Hello Irresistible. And I used Lost Lagoon ink. I used a couple of iridescent pearls and some baker's twine, white baker's twine, and I put a little message in the middle. It's from the Heartfelt Hexagons group or bundle, the stamps and the punch. Anyway, I just thought